Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. We start our coverage on this Memorial Day with services in Hazleton, where a church service was held, followed by a special program from the Hazleton Fire Department. Our Julie Stefanovich has the story.
A solemn church service was held this morning at St. Gabriel's Cemetery in Hazleton to remember and honor the brave men and women who chose to serve our country and gave the ultimate sacrifice. The Mass was led by Father Marius Betchik of Holy Annunciation Parish.
This is the biggest cemetery in Hazleton, and many people who sacrificed their lives for the freedom of the United States and the freedom of the world are buried here. I think it's a beautiful celebration, remembering those who sacrificed their lives so that we can enjoy this holiday.
A native of Poland, Betchik is grateful for the freedoms here in the United States.
I grew up under communism, so I really appreciate the sacrifices many Americans made to make Poland, for example, that part of the world, free. I think it's a beautiful celebration. It's a beautiful occasion to express our gratitude and appreciation for those who sacrificed their lives for our freedom.
Following the church service, members of the Hazleton Fire Department, along with the VFW, held an annual program that included speeches and a 21-gun salute.
This is to remember the veterans and all the soldiers that fought for our freedom. It's so very important that each and every year, and every day of the year, that we as a country remember those soldiers that gave their lives to give us our freedom we live today. We live in a country that is free. It's the land of the free, home of the brave, and we live under the greatest flag of the world. And it's so very important that we as a nation, as a city, as a community, always never forget those sacrifices those soldiers gave.
Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Speziale also gave a message on the true meaning of Memorial Day.
What I think about on Memorial Day is the word hero. And in our society, the word hero is often used to describe someone that can sink a putt, throw a ball, or make a movie. It's most often confused with that of earning power or media adulation. However, a true hero is those we are here to salute today that performed their duties with most often unsung valor.
In Hazleton, for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Moving to the borough of Tamakwa, where hundreds lined Broad Street to watch the parade. This year, the borough held a month-long celebration centered around the 150th anniversary of the start of Memorial Day. Many community leaders and organizations took part in the parade to pay tribute to those that did not come home. This year, members of the community walked in the parade route carrying the names of the men and women that served in the armed forces. The parade marched down Broad Street in Tamakwa. Following the parade, a Memorial Day service was held at Oddfellow Cemetery. Cunningham held their annual Memorial Day parade to remember those who fought for our country this morning. Participants ranged in the community from veterans to even Little Leaguers from around the area.
It's an opportunity in the community to celebrate those who've given their lives for our country, and this community gives back to our league in so many ways, and then we wanted to do the same, and that's why we're here today, celebrate with this community.
The community also got to see World War II reenactors ride through with vehicles from that time, which have been coming for almost 15 years.
Men and women that went before us who made the ultimate sacrifice. As you see, their names are here on this monument behind us, and they've given us the opportunities we have in this great country. I've spoken with many veterans and even people that came from the death camps, and both of these groups said how important this country is and how these people who fought and died for it give us the freedoms that we have that you can't find anywhere else around the world. So that's one of the reasons why I do it, is to keep them alive, keep memory alive.
The parade began at the Cunningham Valley Vets and continued to the program held at the gazebo by the Cunningham Library, then finished at Union Cemetery. The borough of McAdoo also held their annual Memorial Day parade this morning. Members of the Hazleton area and Marian Catholic High School bands played patriotic music as they marched down the streets in McAdoo. They were joined by members of the VFW, AM Vets, and a number of community organizations. American flags and banners lined the streets of McAdoo in respect of the holiday. A Memorial Day parade was also held this morning in Mahanoy City. Their parade kicked off at 11 from the Mahanoy Area School Complex. The parade was full of local organizations and members of local veterans groups, along with the Mahanoy Area High School Band. The Mahanoy City Fire Companies flashed their lights, smiled, and waved to the spectators on the street. Borough residents celebrated the Memorial Day holiday by waving American flags and cheering on the parade as it passed by. In Freeland, they held their annual Memorial Day parade to remember our fallen this afternoon. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Fire! 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 Order! Bugler! Sound off!
Noon kicked off a pre-parade ceremony in Freeland, honoring not just those who died fighting for our freedom, but those who served in the community as well. Awards, wreaths, and recognition of our fallen are just some of the traditions Freeland carries out each year. The parade took off from Main Street and ended at Freeland Public Park for the official Memorial Day parade ceremony. Guest speaker for the ceremony was Eric Olson, an Iraq and Afghanistan veteran who opened up about an experience in war he never shared before publicly.
There's a lot of Memorial Day speeches and Veterans Day speeches are a lot of fluff and no substance. And today I wanted to try to make a difference where people can try to really remember what Memorial Day is all about. So I shared a story that I haven't shared before ever publicly, and it was of two individuals that I served with that were killed in combat, and the circumstances for which they were killed in combat, and how it meant, what it meant to me, and the hopes that it would give people a better view and a better picture of what Memorial Day means, and to really appreciate what the day is for. And it's not just a 3-day weekend.
Olson said it was tough, but was honored and proud to speak today for the people of Freeland, whose patriotism is off the charts. Adjutant of Post 473 Paul Thomas has been coordinating Freeland's Memorial Day Parade for over 35 years. As a proud veteran, Thomas has always done community service.
But again, you've seen today we had a very good turnout. I was happy with the results, and I appreciate all that helped. And one note is this year, the American Legion here in Freeland is going to be 100 years of doing community service. December 18th will be our 100th anniversary.
The weather held up for the community of Freeland in their celebration of Memorial Day. Following their parade for our fallen was their Memorial Day celebration at Freeland Public Park, where there were food vendors, live entertainment, and more. The 20th annual pub run in memory of Tim Martin also followed the parade, starting at 3 p.m. Reporting from Freeland for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And coming up on WYLN News, on this National Day of Remembrance for our fallen warriors, we're remembering a local police chief. Plus, one area police department rolled out the new bikes today. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Overnight, some stray showers, thunderstorms, and a low of 62. Some fog early tomorrow, then scattered showers and thunderstorms. Tomorrow's high 87. Wednesday, a little cooler. After some morning showers and clouds, the high 72. We'll be right back.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Police officers in the Mahanoy City area are investigating a stabbing that took place Friday night. Officers received reports that a man was brought by a private vehicle to a Pottsville hospital. When medical personnel evaluated the patient, it was determined that the male was a victim of an apparent stabbing. Police officers found the assault happened in the 500 block of East Mahanoy Street. The victim currently in stable condition. Evidence obtained throughout the investigation indicates the individuals involved in the incident were known to each other, and the suspect has been identified from this photo. Police say it is still an active investigation, but anyone with information regarding the incident is requested to call 911 or send information to the new Mahanoy City Police tip line. That's tips@mahanoycitypolice.us. All calls will be kept in confidence. Tonight we've learned that Rush Township's police chief has died. Chief Joseph Lipset died Sunday at a Pottsville hospital after a brief illness. Lipset retired from the Pennsylvania State Police as a criminal investigator. He also served as a Schuylkill County detective and Schuylkill County coroner. Lipset started as a police communications operator at the State Police Station in Frackville in 1975, later being accepted to the State Police Academy in Hershey. No word when funeral services will be held for Chief Lipset. The Hazleton Police Department rolled out 2 new Harley-Davidson Houston motorcycles today. The bikes were made possible by donations through the Hazleton City Authority program.
These are motorcycles that have a 2-year warranty. Harley-Davidson has a program where after the 2 years, the bumper-to-bumper warranty, they have a police trade-in program where you can continue to get them because there's a high resale on police motorcycles. So we will be able to trade them in at like $5,000 to get new motorcycles. So the cost is really inexpensive.
The motorcycles will be utilized by the police department for traffic details, saturation patrols, and special details. Officers are currently being trained on the motorcycles and techniques.
I've been a motor officer throughout my career, and there's a lot of training that goes into it. So I'm training Officer King right now, and we are teaching him, figure eights, how to turn hand signals, how to ride side by side, how to control the motorcycle, the safety aspects of police motor officers.
And many people who came out to attend Memorial Day services being held throughout the greater Hazleton area had the chance to get a first-hand look at those brand new motorcycles today. The U.S. House of Representatives voting unanimously to include an amendment sponsored by Congressman Matt Cartwright and Tom Cole that supports Army depots across the country, including Tobyhanna Army Depot, in the fiscal year 2019 National Defense Authorization Act. The amendment directs the Department of Defense to do a detailed baseline accounting of trends in depot operation and workload allocation, separating out the public facility work from the work done at defense contractors either on site or in their major production facilities across the country. Current law requires most core repair work to be at installations like Toby Hanna, but there hasn't been an accounting of how much of it is really being retained by private sector manufacturers, according to the congressman. Coming up on Junedale's News Choice, saluting our armed forces in Community and You. Plus, the Pocono 400 is this weekend, and we have tickets. But first, let's take a look at today's winning Midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is honored to serve you during the Memorial Day sales event. Lease a new Jeep Compass for just $169 a month, or get up to $13,731 off a 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Cab during the Jeep Celebration event at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, or online at allamericanjeep.net.
Introducing CrossFit Drums, the Greater Hazleton area's first and only CrossFit affiliate. We still offer our traditional monthly gym memberships and one-on-one personal training, but have expanded to also offer CrossFit classes taught by multiple Level 1 CrossFit certified trainers. We are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year to help you achieve your fitness goals. CrossFit Drums now open and ready to get you in the shape of your life.
Pocono Raceway is summertime, where the whole crew's invited, where fans become friends, where good times roll, and the racing is always a little tricky. Bring your friends, bring your family, just bring it, Pocono style.
For today's Community and You, we thought it would be appropriate to play this special musical salute to the men and women of the armed services. We thank you all for your service.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with the Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Spring is here, so stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices, only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
WYLN TV 35 is looking to hire a highly motivated, energetic salesperson for the Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and surrounding areas. Send your resume to the email or the address on your screen. WYLN is an equal opportunity employer.
Catholic Social Services Auxiliary will be sponsoring their annual theme basket auction this coming Sunday, June 3rd. Starting at 11:30 a.m., drawing starts at 2 p.m. There will be a preview Saturday, June 2nd from 6 to 7 p.m. The auction will be held at Our Lady of Grace, Madonna Hall, 750 North Vine Street in Hazleton. The entrance to Madonna Hall is from the parking lot in the rear entrance to the church. Now, winners do not have to be present and will have 2 days to pick up any prizes won. A wide variety of baskets will be available, along with several big-ticket items, including a vacation at the Wyndham Rio Mar in Puerto Rico, many lottery boards, bags of coal, YMCA memberships, kids' bikes, and many other great baskets and gift certificates from local restaurants and establishments. Refreshments will also be available. All proceeds benefit Catholic Social Services programs in Hazleton. CSS is a member agency of the Greater Hazleton United Way. Baskets and donations are still being accepted, so if you would like more information about the auxiliary or this upcoming event, you can call 570-455-1521. Catholic Social Services, a member agency of the Greater Hazleton United Way. Tonight, WYLN News giving you another chance to be entered into a drawing to win a 4-pack of tickets to see the Pocono 400 race in person. The race is this weekend, June 3rd. All you have to do is call 570-459-1869, extension 1172. Leave your name, the town you live in, and don't forget to leave your phone number. Then you'll be entered into the drawing for the tickets. Winners will be selected at random. Leave your phone number so that way we can call you if you win. So you can call now, and good luck. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Rita's Italian Ice Hazleton, located in the plaza near Walmart, is open for the season. Visit Rita's Italian Ice in Hazleton and vote for your favorite flavor teams to score special deals on the winner. Rita's of Hazleton, supporting all area sports teams. You'll find it easy to keep your bin full with Rossite Coal. Fast, reliable service, pickup or delivery. Call for a great price. 570-455-7424. Rossite Coal Company, keeping you warm. Keep the ball hot on the court, Hazleton area Cougars. WYLN Sports broadcasting live at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.